Morning and welcome again to another Making Mondays Matter. Again, I hope all of us had a great weekend. Mine was a little bit busy, but it was productive. And I'm hoping that we have a productive week ahead of all of us as we continue to press towards being successful in all that we do. The word for today, the thought for today is optimism. This arose out of, again, conversations that I've been having with some of my clients and the persons in general, especially coming out of the recent spate of shootings in the US. And it started out by looking at the fear that some people are experiencing and which engenders a sense of hopelessness. And this led into discussions about how can we be more hopeful and confident in the future that is before us. And that relies within the optimism within each and every one of us. What we realize is that optimism is not so much something that is external. It is something really that comes from the inside. It is something that causes us to look towards the future with a sense of hopefulness, a sense of confidence, a sense of belief that things can be better. And it doesn't stop there. Optimism drives us into action. And this is something that I want for us to recognize and focus on this morning. That to be truly optimistic, you will, and I repeat, you will be doing something that feeds and fuels that optimism. It is not simply sitting idly by and saying that things will get better sometime, someday, but it's actively going after that better thing that you are seeking. And so this morning, I want to encourage all of us to be optimistic. And this is not a pie in the sky, head in the clouds kind of thing, but looking towards your future. See what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to achieve, and then go about putting together the plans and the actions that support those plans that will help you achieve that goal. And I guarantee you, when that becomes your focus, you will become more optimistic. As I said, optimism really grows from the inside out rather than from the outside in. Yes, there are things in the external that can help us to be optimistic. But I have come across persons who, even in the best of circumstances, with the conditions as close to ideal as possible, still remain hopeless. And that's because as optimism comes from the inside, so too does hopelessness and despair. So we can both be looking at the same things and having completely different outlooks. And I choose for us to be optimistic as we go forward, whether it is something personal, whether it is business, whether it's professional. Look forward with optimism. And like I said, optimism encourages us to take action. Optimism encourages us to make the plans that lead towards those things that would give for a positive outcome. So let's be optimistic as we go forward into this week. Let us make those plans. Let us look forward to the day that we will achieve those things that we have set about to do. And let's be optimistic. This is David Ince for another Making Mondays Matter. Go out and be optimistic. Have a great, great week.